Hello, my name is Greg Dawson, and I, along with Stephen Hamilton, are the partners behind SCW Technologies. We are introducing a new method of cremation that is set to revolutionize the way we look after our final remains. Choosing a funeral service is a very emotional and personal experience. We all want our loved ones to be cared for with respect and dignity. We have discovered and are proud to offer an alternative that we believe is more dignified and environmentally friendly than any other method. Our process does not use flame or corrosive chemicals. Our process produces no pollution, uses clean energy, and has a low carbon footprint. Our process is a dignified and natural process using the body's own fluid to transform flesh and bone to dry form ash in minutes rather than hours. But before that, let me tell you about our team and the technology behind supercritical fluid cremation. We are a small team. I am based in Seattle and Stephen in Northern Ireland. Stephen and I originated in the deep water oil and gas industry, and between us, we have over 50 years combined experience working with and leading multinational teams. We have contracted engineering support focused on chamber design and metallurgy. Additionally, we are supported by Cross Sound Machine, an excellent machining and fabrication entity based in Bremerton, Washington. This is probably the first time you have heard of this technology, so let me share some information of its origin and at a high level, what happens when fluid is subjected to specific temperature and pressure. Although I'm presenting a new application and method, supercritical fluid is not a new technology. It was originally discovered by a French engineer in 1822. Since then, and until recently, there have been no significant application developments. Recently, the oil industry, through groundbreaking developments made by Saudi Aramco, have found that they can improve crude oil quality while also increasing volume through supercritical technology. The power industry is also harnessing the power of water in supercritical state. And the recycling industry and breaking down waste have all recognized its potential as a game-changing technology and are investing in its development and application. So what is supercritical fluid? At critical temperature and pressure, fluid goes into a state that can no longer be classified as a liquid or gas. In this state, a reaction occurs where molecular chains are broken or dissolved. For supercritical fluid cremation, when the body's fluid reaches this state, it starts a reaction that breaks up the molecular structure of flesh and bone. This reaction takes seconds, and after the fluid is purged out of the chamber, what remains is bone as dry formed ash. The formed ash is similar in consistency to a dense cigar ash. Let me tell you a little bit about our journey. 5 years ago, a meeting with our friend, Professor Graham Allen in Seattle, ignited an interest in this technology and potential applications. Graham is a renowned expert in supercritical fluid and holds multiple patents in this field. With his encouragement, we manufactured a small reactor and set up a workshop in Northern Ireland. We made some amazing discoveries and had some great successes. One of our early discoveries was a method of speeding up the reaction. This is now our trade secret or know-how. Over this period, we have learned how to safely control, manipulate, and develop new applications for this technology. Last year, we made the discovery of a new method of cremation. and this year have filed for patent protection in France. Let me tell you something about our discovery. We are calling it supercritical fluid cremation. This is a new method of cremation that we believe is set to revolutionize how we handle our final remains. A cremation that does not use flame or fire. A process that uses no additives, no corrosive chemicals, generates no pollution, uses clean energy, is up to 12 times more efficient than the alternative cremation options. Our whole process takes just minutes. We are conservatively forecasting that each supercritical fluid cremator will cater to 20 cremations per day. Our carbon footprint per cremation is estimated at 30 kilograms of CO2. That's 50% less than alkaline hydrolysis and 90% less than fire cremation. But this is more than a process that reduces the carbon footprint. We believe this process is a more dignified and natural way to look after our final remains. 60% of the adult human body is made up of water. We are simply applying heat and pressure to take that fluid up to a supercritical state, and in creating the right conditions that allow the body's own water to transform itself into dry ash. No one likes to think about their loved ones being subjected to flame or corrosive chemicals for hours. Our process is a fraction of the temperature of fire cremation, is less intrusive than alkaline hydrolysis, and takes minutes rather than hours. Cremation already has a well-established market share. Last year, in Europe and North America, 50% of all funerals were by cremation. The cremation sector is predicted to grow over the next few years, and industry expectation is that funeral by cremation will account for 80% of all funerals in Europe and North America by 2023. That's a potential market of almost 8 million funerals by 2023. People are becoming more aware of our impact on the planet. People are making individual life decisions based on the effect that it will have on the environment. The old days of waste and excess are being replaced with eco-friendly alternatives with focus on reducing our carbon footprint. What better time to introduce a new method of cremation that significantly reduces our carbon footprint? Offers a more natural, dignified, and respectful way of handling our loved ones' remains. Generates no pollution, contains no flame, and contains no chemicals or corrosive solutions, as well as being up to 12 times more efficient than the competition. Imagine a funeral service where the bereaved can be presented with the ashes of their loved ones before the end of the service, and their fluid remains cooled, watered down, and sprinkled on the garden of remembrance. We are happy to share our business plan with potential partners and investors. We would like a better understanding of how the funeral industry views our process and how receptive you believe your customers would be. We would be grateful for any feedback. How do you see your business evolving over the next 5 years? The cremation sector predicts a continued rise in the popularity of cremation. Do you think your region will follow this trend? If you are expecting a change in the market, are you prepared for it? And what changes are you planning to make? What influences your clients? Is it the knowledge that their loved ones have been handled with dignity and respect? Is it environmental impact? Is it cost? Most likely a mix. However, we would love to hear your feedback and thoughts. What does SCW Technologies bring to the table? We are protecting our intellectual property and have recently filed for a patent. In addition, we discovered a technique that further controls our process time. This is a trade secret and could be licensed as know-how to other industries working within this technology. We have proof of concept. We bring an engineering design that is based on many field-proven components. We bring 5 years practical experience in supercritical fluid and work careers with a healthy mix of hands-on and management roles. We have been self-funded to date and are not burdened with any other partners or investors. Where do we go from here? We will validate our design through a reputable engineering firm to include metallurgy and a door seal that is both robust and easy to maintain. We have been self-funded up to this point and feel the time is now right to seek investment or investment in the form of a partnership that will take this forward and into commercialization. We will commission a pilot facility and expand our patent protection to the rest of Europe and North America. We have forecast rapid expansion into other large population hubs with a streamlined equipment supply chain. Our goal is to have 10% market share by 2025, and by 2030 to have supercritical fluid cremations firmly placed as the #1 choice for funerals globally. To future partners and investors that see the potential and would like to learn more, please contact myself or Stephen directly, or you can go through our website. Stephen and I would be happy to share our business plan and discuss the process in greater detail. For leaders within the funeral industry, your input and feedback will help guide our strategy to meet the customer needs and would be gratefully received. Thank you for your time.